Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Today, I'm going to be making Air Force Ones. I'm going to show you the process and the materials that I pick, the colors that I choose, and how I apply this bottom to the full-on design. Thanks for all the love lately. For everyone that subscribed and liked, I appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe. We're about to grow this channel, and I can't wait to see where it goes. And I'll be able to show you some cool customizations like this. So with further ado, let's get right to it. So what I'm starting off with is a black Air Force One sole. Not too much going on here, you know. This is actually the very first sole I ever took off of a shoe. For doing it for the first time probably 2 years ago now, I got it off pretty clean. I'm super happy about it. There's still junk inside that nowadays I don't really get that on there anymore. But back then I was learning, so you know, that's part of it. All I gotta do is just grind some of that off and then it'll be flush and nice to go. But what I'm thinking about is doing an all green shoe, all suede. I want it to represent like the Wahlburger Jordan 4. That's kind of the look that I'm going for. Just mostly suede, kind of a light green, and then maybe the toe box a dark green, in the middle dark green. The liner will be black. I don't know if I'm gonna do leather there, like a lambskin, or if I'm just gonna do suede as well, or just a normal leather. The Nike sign, I think I'm gonna do maybe like a splatter paint on it, so I'll get all green like suede, but I might do a splatter. If you've seen the Wahlburger, look it up and you know, you could kind of see what I'm thinking. Maybe like a splatter like that, like the plastic pieces, so something like that. And then maybe black stitching. But how these shoes, you know, how they end up going is that the end result does not look anything like what you imagined or what you wanted to start off with, but you know, that's part of it. But I'm really excited about these. The shoe that I actually took off of this to make is this right here. You know, we all start somewhere, and this is a shoe that was my very first custom I tried to do. I mean, look at how crazy this is. Look how crazy it is. That was my stitching. That's how I was doing it. You know, I mean, for the first shoe, it's kind of crazy how far you come along, you know. But I mean, you go from this to this, all with practice, you know. This was the first nice one that came out, but it all started with this piece of junk, you know. And now I'm happy that I still have these soles around that I could use, and I could build a cool shoe on them. Also, for everyone asking where I get my soles, I literally buy just brand new shoes, and I take the soles off. So if you want a video on that, you know, how you could remove soles, how you could swap soles, just comment down below and I can make a video on that. But yeah, you know, that's kind of how you go, you know. You learn and you make a lot of mistakes until you make something, you know, nice that you like. For material wise, as I said, I want to do green suede. I might mess around with python for the toe and the middle section. I'm not sure yet, but for the most part it's just going to be all suede, maybe different shades, but mostly try to stick to the same shade. But you know, that's about it. As I said, black liner. I think that will look nice. The other shoe, the Wahlburger shoes, also have that, so I kind of do as close as possible. But maybe for like the tongue, I could embroider my logo on that. I could embroider my name on the back as well. I think that'd be super nice. But you know, that's kind of the rundown. That's the idea that I have. That's kind of the thought process that I have. So I just draw shoes sometimes just to see how they look. So this was literally, I drew this in probably 2 seconds. I literally just scribbled it out real quick, got my Sharpies, colored it, and that's because I had the idea come up in my head just randomly and I didn't want to lose it. So I was sitting here and I drew it up real fast, and before you knew it, that's the last pair of shoes I actually made. So stuff like that, you know, if I see materials or anything, I'll kind of want to like write it down real quick or take a picture, because I want to use different materials, some crazy stuff. For example, these are what you would call the Goodwill specials. This is denim jean. This was a pair of jeans that I got from Goodwill for I think $2.50, and it literally had all the materials that I use that I'm gonna be making denim Jordans with. This material right here, I got it from just like the local sewing place, and I got a full-on yard for I think like 50 cents or $1 because it's just super cheap, right? And then this is rabbit fur that I got from a local store, and I got that for like $5 a thing. So I mean, those shoes are gonna come out super cheap, so that's gonna be cool. But it's just weird using weird materials like that, you know. This I'll do an unboxing when I have all the materials come in. I gotta order them today. It'll probably take a week or so. Then I can make an unboxing and show you just the process and what I do when I get the materials and how I use them and how I trace them out. With tracing out the shoes, this is kind of what I do. I buy the shoe brand new and I tear it apart, and from there I pretty much cut it all into pieces and I trace it on a piece of paper, and that's my stencil. You know, it's super easy. Nothing too much, just takes a lot of practice, a lot of time. For example, I'm about to take this off, you know, then I got a wing to trace out. That's how I made the last shoe that I did. If you've seen on TikTok or Instagram, the off-white Jordans, I cut out a pair of shoes, I traced them all out and everything, and that's pretty much how I made that shoe. So for this shoe, I've already have my patterns all ready and everything. All green, as I said. I can't wait till how they turn out. Comment down below what shoe I should do next, or what colors you would rather see on this. You know, if you say some cool colors, you know, you might change my mind. I'm not really set on this yet. As I said, these shoes, you know, they come out a lot different than what you think before. But, you know, that's the idea on it. So, you know, let me know. I think, you know, I'm open to any suggestions, you know. Any different materials, that'd be cool. There's ostrich skin, there's python, as I said, there's shark skin, there's just stingray, crazy stuff like that that you could implement on this, let alone just maybe a shirt or jacket that you have left around, but it has a cool design on it so you could use it. But you know, that's just a rundown. That's the thought process that I have in my head. I'll be doing a rendering on my computer just to make sure I like all the colors and how it looks. It pretty much looks like this. You know, nothing too crazy, but that's kind of the idea, the process that I go in. I'm going to be ordering the materials tonight, and then I could do an unboxing video if you'd want to see that, and I could show you kind of the process in which I do through that. Thanks for all the love lately. I've been trying to reply to all the comments. It's really hard to get to that, but I'm able to do it with all the YouTube ones. So if you're commenting on the YouTube videos, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you've subscribed, thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and like and check out all the other videos. You know, we're just growing right now, and I can't wait to see where we go in the future. Also, comment down what shoes I should do next, something that you haven't seen before, that I haven't touched before, or maybe even materials that I haven't used before. But till next time, see ya.